So you know that growing on YouTube is a long game. It takes a long time to get 1,000 subscribers, to get 4,000 hours of watch time to where you can put ads on your videos and begin making money in that way. It takes a long time to build a following and make this something that you can do part-time or full-time. It takes a long time to build that up. And so you want to get ahead of the game. And so you want to post a lot. You want to post frequently. But you're wondering, can you upload too often? Can you just upload too often and put too much volume into the system? Will it hurt your channel? Well, I'm going to answer a question just like that today. If we're just meeting, my name's Adam Markley. This is Get the Word Out, helping you get the Word of God out to the masses. Let's take a look at this question that came in from a real person. I've been answering fake questions, and that's fun, and I'll continue to do that. But this came in from Rise Christian Inspiration, and the question is, I have had days where I have posted 4 to 5 videos, trying to build my catalog at the start. How many videos is too many to post in one day? Does that number exist? Well, that's a great question. I appreciate the question, and there's a lot to this question, really. So as far as hard, fast data, there's no limit as to how much you can post on YouTube, and there's no evidence of posting too frequently and having that hurt the channel. If you look at news channels, they're gonna be posting a lot of content, and it's certainly not hurting their channel. This is, of course, going to depend on the niche that you're in as far as how much this matters. I know I'm speaking to Christian content creators, but amongst us, we have many different types of Christian niches that we're in. And so it's really going to depend on what the audience can bear. I think I said that in the original comment, kind of off the bat, that it's going to really depend on what the audience can bear. And it's going to depend on the type of content as well. So there are shorts, there's long form content, and there's no total limit on either of those as well. In fact, I watched an interview of the product developer of the YouTube Shorts algorithm, and he was asked that question, and he answered in the negative, no, you cannot post too often. Now, shorts are definitely a much shorter length product. They're not going to continue to get views as long as long form content in general. I know that they can pop off at times later on, and also shorts are found in search. And as far as long form videos, though, they have a longer shelf life. They're definitely going to last longer on the channel, but there's definitely no actual number. Now, what you do need to know is that there is a limit to notifications. So it's 3 per 24 hours. After 3 videos, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, however many videos you decide to post in a day, your audience will not be notified of those videos. That doesn't mean that they won't see them in their feed. They just won't be notified of those videos. So if they have notifications turned on, they won't be notified. And honestly, I see that as a good thing, because if I decide to post 5 or 6 short videos in a day and that's really annoying to someone, I'm kind of glad that it would stop after 3 notifications, because I wouldn't want them to get 6 notifications in one day if they find that really annoying. And this is why it matters. What can your audience bear? Okay, so let's say that all your videos are 20 minutes, for example. Well, to try and post 20, if you could manage producing 5 20-minute videos that you're going to post every single day, there's no way your audience can watch all of that. But it's a good way to reach a new audience. And so I think when you don't really have an audience, when you're starting out, then I don't think it really matters. In fact, if I could manage to have 5 videos published on this channel every single day, I would do it. If I gotta have 5 short videos on this channel every single day, I would do it. I think that could only help it and not hurt it. Now, if I had an audience of a reasonable amount and they're active and they're engaged, then they might just tell me, this is really annoying. We don't like that you're posting this much. And so I might change my publication strategy because of that. I would say though that those of you that are watching regularly, I do appreciate that, and I would say, let's say that I started posting 5 videos a day on this channel. I would keep them short, so I wouldn't have them be 5 20-minute videos. I would have 5 very short videos that maybe you could actually consume. But I imagine you probably still wouldn't even be able to keep up with that because that's a lot of videos. Maybe if you really like them, you'd binge on them if they were all really short videos, but I could never guarantee that my regular audience would watch them all. And so it really depends on what your goal is going to be a part of this, is what is your goal. I think another thing to think through is, let's say that you have 20 videos produced. You have 20 videos, however much editing you do, whatever, but you've got 20 videos, 20 thumbnails, they're ready to go. So do you want to post them over 20 days? Do you want to post them over 10 days, 2 a day? Do you want to post them, over 5 days, 4 days at 5 a day? Those are some questions that you could ask, because there's something about being ahead of the game. This is basically, what can your workload manage? What can your workload manage? Because I decided to post every single day in August, and so I'm continuing to do that, and it felt really good to be ahead of that. I just recorded a bunch of videos, just batch recorded, and then I ran dry of content. I have yet to batch record now, and so I'm kind of taking it a day at a time at each video that I'm creating. And so it will be nice to get ahead again, because there's something about always being ahead of the game. And that's because I made a commitment. And when you make a commitment, that's different than not having a commitment that you're posting so much a day. So you can just kind of post whatever you want, and that's great. There's a large channel in the YouTube education space that for some reason they had about over 100 videos unlisted, and they made them public in one day, and they announced it, and they were like, hey everyone, we made these videos public, 100 videos, so they're from a couple of years ago, go enjoy. They've never been public before, or maybe they were but they were unlisted, so here they are. And there they are, but who's gonna watch them? They make, I don't know what the thought process was behind that. Maybe they needed to get a lot more views, but it's not something that is, that's just a decision that they made, and that's a demonstration that it can be done. You can post an awful lot of videos, so if you've got a whole bunch of videos and you just want to release them at once, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. If a person wanted to release 25 videos every Monday and not any other time, they could do that. I think what happens when you do post a lot of videos is, especially if it's infrequent, is that, or very frequent, people just don't really, I think having some consistency of schedule is good. So I think maybe if you're going to post, maybe you could decide you're going to post twice a day, and then, the third is a bonus if you get to it. You're going to post once a day, and anything extra is a bonus. One thing that it could do is it could slow down the velocity of a good performing video, a video that is performing well. The other video that's published is going to take precedence over that other one. And so in a way you could have videos competing with each other, but I really don't see it as a bad thing. I think this comes down to a strategy decision that you have to make for yourself. And it's really, sometimes it can be a decision based on quality over quantity, but maybe they all have a high level of quality, which is what I would hope. I think, honestly, we want to post as frequently as possible while maintaining high quality. That is what I think we want to have. And really, I mean, there's not one right strategy. I do think everyone wants a cookie cutter answer for everything, and that's one of the issues I think in the YouTube education space is everyone's looking for a cookie cutter answer for everything. How often should I post? And they just want an answer. 4.667 days. It's like, no, that was literally someone's answer that I saw on a thumbnail. It's like, You might have a high volume strategy. You might have a low volume, highly produced, highly edited strategy. One is not right and one is not wrong. And so it's just a matter of do what works for you, do what your workflow can manage, do something that's not going to burn you out, and just also keep getting better with every video. Get 11.167% better every video. No. What was it? 11.19%. That's what I teach on this channel. We want to go 11.19% better every single video. 11.19%. Some people say get 1% better every video. I think that would take you decades to probably get where you need to be. So work on getting 11.19% better on every video. At some point, I'm actually going to have something where I have a system in place where we guarantee that you get 11.19% better on every single video. So stay tuned. I'll be announcing that whenever I can announce that. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. I've been going on for quite some time now. My goodness, this might be one of my longest videos on this channel. But I do hope that was a helpful answer. You've been watching Get the Word Out. My name's Adam Markley, helping you get the Word of God out to the masses. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell. And now watch this video right here. It's all about shorts. I would go all in on shorts if these three things would happen. I would go all in on shorts if there are three things that I would like to see happen. Go ahead and watch that now, and I'll see you over there.